at night you'd hear the helicopters go over, and it was more like a combat zone, I guess, than it was. It was just, the whole thing was really surreal, because you'd see them and you'd hear them, but you never knew where they were landing, and you never saw them. You never heard them coming in and get anybody. I guess Metairie was dry by then, so it didn't matter. But you just saw them go over like every 30 minutes, but you never knew if there was anybody else out there. He would stay on for just as long as people were calling. He stayed on. Anybody that worked in emergency services at that time were calling in and checking in, and he would say they're monitoring my show, and they will come. Just don't lose hope and keep the faith. But I mean, he would cry himself. He knew. And it was just a voice that was out there, somebody who knew what everybody was going through, and who cared enough. Because I mean, he could have left too. Nobody made him stay. And he was probably, for a 36-hour period, the only human voice I heard. Maybe 6 months. Everybody's life was at the curb. The kids' toys, the cribs, the TVs, the clothing, the shoes, the baby shoes that were out on the street. And that was a really hard thing to have to see day after day after day, because everybody's life was out there, and these people were not going to get to come back. The guys who stayed with Garland Robinette really were heroes. Those guys were the heroes, the people that were out there actually doing things, and the people that were in a closet in a hotel that, they didn't know exactly what was going to happen.